Hello, everyone. We're gonna start a bit early. I was waiting for the ads, but we don't need to wait for the timer. I really want to get the new starting screen and remove the timer and everything. After the YCS, I might do that. That's in the plan. But for now, welcome in. Thanks for the first day, man. Welcome in, Couch, and welcome in, Yorkigami. I hope you guys are doing good. How have you been? You can hear maybe a bit of my voice. Cats couldn't be me. Let's go. But yeah, you might be able to hear it in my voice still. The symptoms aren't that bad right now. For those that don't know, I got the big C during TwitchCon. And it's on the last leg of the virus. I could hear it to the cuteness. Oh. But yeah, so right now, mostly what it is periodic cough, really rare, and a running nose a bit. So I've been taking care of myself. I've been making sure I take Tylenol and everything to make sure it's fine. I sleep a lot. And next week it should be completely fine. But what we did, so let's talk about it. Today I put in an order for a lot. So my wallet hurts. So what I did off stream is try to pull another box, okay? Because I wanted to see, I need my cards for the YCS next week. So next weekend, there's not going to be a stream, by the way. And I think for the stream of Sunday, usually, I'm going to do it on Saturday. Because on Sunday, I'm going to go grab some cards. So what I'm going to do instead is on Saturday at around 1 p.m. or stuff like that, I'm going to do the stream for the Mega Man like we do usually. And on Sunday, I'm going to be out to grab myself some cards. I need to drive a bit farther away to find the cards I needed. Because you got to understand, okay? I opened 2 boxes right now. Out of my boxes, the best card I pulled, the card that was the most value, was Typhon. Typhon was like $20. And my 4th secret that I got out of the rest were worth less than the Typhon alone. So let me just put that here. There should be music now. I just want to make sure. No. I just want to put some music before we start talking. Okay, that should be this. Okay, so that should work. Welcome in, let me pop up. I'm talking about the cards, like how my polls went and what I decided to do at the end. I'm gonna go to a local game store. It's a store a bit further away. I need to drive 2 hours to get there. But it's not too far away, and it's the only place I was able to get those cards. So what happened is, for my deck to be completed, I need triple Imseti and 1 King Sarcophagus. Those are the cards I need. I cannot do, my deck does not work without them. So I looked around. There's none at my local OTS store. There's none at the OTS store 50 minutes away from me. So I need to move further away. And have you seen the Ash price? No. What? Why is Ash so expensive? Which Ash? Is it a special breed? Because I don't understand why Ash would be that expensive when it's got reprinted and it's gonna be reprinted. The new one? I did not see that. You're stringing at Duelist level 14. Oh no! My plan for the Duelist Cup is probably just to grind until from the new box. Oh, you mean the rarity collection? We're gonna open some of that, by the way. When I'm at the YCS, I'm for sure gonna open some with the crew there. We plan on buying probably a case and splitting it to everyone. So probably 2 boxes for each. But other than that, I'm probably gonna open some on stream. But speaking of boxes, the box I opened, I got 4 secrets, okay? No quarter century. So the secrets I got was TG limiter removal, I think, or something, the spell, which is bad. It's like $1. I got TG salamander, which is like $1.50. I got what was the other one again? I got the Oris card, but the other secret, not Imseti, like Duamatef, I think, or something. So I got this one, which is like $3. And I got the Butler, which is like $15. So those were all my secrets. I think those are like the 4 worst secrets in the set. Like when you can get, I needed the wanted Sinful Spoil. I wanted Imseti. I wanted like SP. I wanted so many things. Diamond Star would have been good. But no, I get like the worst. So I bought 2 boxes, and then after the 2 boxes, I was like, there's no way I'm getting the cards I need. So I went around. I looked. You guys know that there's like a website that you can find all the OTS store next to you, right? So what I did is I inputted my area code into this website, and I found the closest store. You can probably, what I do usually is I can post it in chat. It is usually I just type OTS Yu-Gi-Oh, but if you go to this website, you can search for the OTS store next to you. So what I did is I went to the website, and there's the phone number and everything in there. So I went one by one, every single one down the line from the closest to the furthest, calling them saying, hey, do you have this card? No, thank you. Have a nice day. Go to the next one. Hey, do you have this card? No? Okay. And I went through 15 of them about until I found like 2 stores that had the exact card I needed. So I booked them already. They are like set for me. And on Sunday, I'm gonna go grab them. They're a bit further away. You need to buy the TG stuff while it's cheap. I don't think it's gonna go up in price, Nochigami, but you can, if you don't need to buy them like fast, you can probably buy them on TCG Player, to be honest. Like, if we ever meet, I could give you some TG. I have the TG Salamander, and I have the TG, like, spell that are secrets, that are worth nothing. So, I don't really plan on holding him that much, but like, you believe, oh no. But yeah, probably for you, it would be best to just go on like TCG Player and buy them. The problem with me and TCG Player is that I need the card for next Friday for the YCS. So if I buy them on TCG Player, they're not gonna come in time. So I needed to find them on a local store or to buy them like at a very big markup at the event. Yeah, it takes forever. And the problem is, because the set is so new, there's no like direct seller. Like, you know, you can buy from TCG Player from direct seller and everything. But because the set's so new, they didn't receive them yet. So you can't even buy them from that to get like express delivery. So every delivery is like 12 to 15 days, even in local thing in the state. So there was no way for me to get them there, so I found another way. One of the funny thing, when I was calling people like to find the stuff I was needing, I found a guy that I call him, okay? I call him, and I was speaking French, but I'm gonna translate it to English. But I called him, basically asked, hey, I answer first, and he's like, hello, who's this? And like, I asked, do you sell singles? And it's like, yeah. He was like super confused, and after that I realized he's super confused. So I'm like, am I calling at this place? And he's like, yes, but this is my personal phone. How did you get this number? And I was like, oh god. I just explained to the guy, you should go look at the OTS store and see there, like, there is your phone number. You probably should change it. Maybe you put it there when you made your registration or something. And the guy was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we don't sell Yu-Gi-Oh singles where we are, but thank you very much for telling me this. I'm gonna go change that right away. That was one of the funny things that happened when I was calling. Oh my god, there's an Anotia store here. Actually surprised me. Oh no. How far did you search? Like, for me to find the store I was needing, I needed to expand the range to like 150 miles, just to make sure it included. You can increase the range just to be sure, but it depends on what you want to do. Like for me, I have two OTS store, but one of them is still marked as an OTS store, but it does not sell Yu-Gi-Oh product anymore. I even know where it is. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, there is. Okay, I thought you said there isn't. There is, yeah. Well, most of the store, if they want like premium product, they're gonna register as OTS store. Not all of them needs. Like one of the OTS store next to me stopped selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards because they felt they weren't making profit on them, I think. So they just decided no. And someone else going to the YCS help. I know a guy. Because, like, I know me and Leah, like, Norjigami, you saw the last Leah poll, right? The last box? That was literally the exact same box I got when I pulled, like, offline. It was horrible. I got the Salamander and I got the Duematef. Both of them at the same time. We both had the same secret. Exactly. That was a bad box. I'm not buying another box of this. Because I'm guess like they said they would not short print anymore, but I am convinced that they short print some card. Out of every single box I've pulled with people, like me, Zeta, intentionally, Leah, we've been pulling. And we've seen almost none King Sarcophagus, and we've seen about 0 Imseti. Or maybe 1. I cannot believe that it is not short printed. I can't. It's impossible. Like to not see as little as of these cards. My biggest issue is there are like 5 card store near me, but Magic exclusive. Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. Like I'm lucky enough that my big store does Digimon, does One Piece, does Magic, does everything. The problem is they have singles, but they did not have the single I was needing. So I needed to look elsewhere. But most of the time I just go to my nearest. Like there's an OTS store like 15 minutes of driving next to me. And it's got everything. It's got like Squishmallow, it's got board game, it's got D&D, it's got like figurines, manga, and everything. It's a great store. But it just did not have what I needed. And that was what annoyed me. And the problem is you don't want to go to the YCS with cards still missing. Because if you do, you're gonna be like struggling because that's gonna be, oh, but I can't compete in the event anymore because I don't have the cards and the sellers there don't have the cards. So if I was like missing a singular card, maybe I would have. But missing triple City was a bit too crazy for me. So I wanted to make sure I had all the cards, and now it's all now it's all secured. I'm gonna go grab like an SP for Leah along the way, but I'm not gonna grab myself an SP. That's way too expensive. I'm not doing that. And welcome in, Yozo. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, so that was my journey with the box Age of Overlord. I am not opening another box of Age of Overlord. This box literally said F you to me. So I am not. I'm saying no. I'm saying you aren't gonna get another cent out of me. And I'm throwing the blanket. Like, I'm throwing the towel. It's going to get so much more expensive after Virginia. Depends on the card. I don't think the Aura stuff are gonna move that much unless like Tier pops up completely, because Tier's the only deck that can really use the Aura stuff right now that is competitive. Other than that, probably the SP is gonna go extremely up. Because what if you pull a quarter century? That's just gambling talking there, don't you, Gami? You're a gambler at heart. But yeah, like SP is gonna go probably up for sure, but it's still like it's already super expensive. And did you guys see the top deck list of YCS Indianapolis, I think? Like most of the top lists add double SP in the extra deck. It's crazy. Yeah, she's $105 to $110 right now. SP. Like just herself. If you pull the quarter century, it's like $500 or $400. It's crazy. The thing is, SP in itself is strong. I would not say it's completely broken. It's just super versatile. That's what makes it great. Like, any deck can runner. It's a great interruption. You can pay your rent with one card. Oh, just play Unicorn. That's easy. Bro, it's a fucking cardboard that is $500 because it's short printed. I know. Like, I would love that Konami. I've said it to other people already. I would love for Konami to start doing what the OCG does. So what I heard the OCG does is that when a card is like printed in a rarity, let's say a secret, it's available in ultra rare too in the pack. So you don't need to pull the secret. Like, you don't only have a chance of a secret for this card. There's another rarity, a bit like what they do with the rarity collection that they're going to be releasing. Because this is great. You can have every single card in every single different rarity. So it just makes card easier to get. And that's what I don't like about the new set. Like, everything that's good about the set is secret. So basically what you do if you buy a box is you skip everything other than the secret or ultra. Literally, you don't care about any other cards. They don't matter. What you want is the big secrets. Other than that, there's nothing else. But yeah, so I decided I'm trying so hard to not buy a box. You're so strong. I would say I would probably buy a rarity collection if I were you, instead of like the other than the AGOV, because AGOV's great, but it is super hard to get value out of it. Like, other than the secrets, not much has value, and the box is going for like 80 USD, so I think the new rarities collection is gonna be worth it. Even if you just want like to build a collection yourself, the cards in there are amazing. We can look at the, like, let me see. If we go, we can probably pull the I had the legendary collection somewhere. Let me try and find it. Maybe I can find it again. I think I posted it on a Discord somewhere. Rarity collection Yu-Gi-Oh card list. Let's see. Do I have all the cards here? I want with the picture though. That's gonna be way better. I saw a Reddit post about it, so okay, I have it. Let's put this on. Let's see the browser. Where is my browser source? I'm losing my stuff. There we go. Then we're gonna show this here. So as you can see, there it is, the legendary collection. Another legendary, the rarity collection. So Lava Golem to start off with is a great card. You're just going to cope and buy IP Masquerena. I don't think IP is that expensive. But you get Lava Golem, which is a great card. You get Effect Veiler, which is a great card too. Still, like, not the best right now with Imperm, but Imperm's in this set anyway. So, Effect Veiler, this is great if you want to play Unchained. The Tour Guide is amazing if you want to play Unchained. Lancia could be good against, like, some decks. Then you got the Egg. The Egg, you do not want to sleep on it, to be honest. It could be a great side deck card. If you don't need to normal summon, this is great. Ash Blossom is just an amazing pickup. Ghost Bell is an entrap. Like, most of the entraps are here, which is great. Shifter is still a pretty damn strong entrap. If you can afford to run it in your deck, it's an amazing card. Nib is an amazing card too. Albaz is pretty good. Branded Chimera is pretty good right now. Golden Lord with the alt art is pretty neat. Mud Dragon is amazing. Like, Mud Dragon is pretty good card. And then there's like other cards. There was another picture. So let me go to the other screen. So out of the extra deck, you have Baron de Fleur, which is an amazing card. Burrow Load, which is pretty great. Time Thief, which is amazing. You got Ding if you want to play around with the Aura stuff, because it's a rank 8. This is a rank 8 too, to play around the... Like, it is technically a rank 8 because you make it with Draglubion. Gotta count how many times SP got summoned, yeah. And like, there's Avermax, there's Unicorn with the alt art too. There's Celine, there's Change of Heart, there's like Reinforcement of the Army, Lightning Storm, Talents, Droplet. Like, this set is goated. To be honest, this set is amazing. Like, this Prosperity too. Like, if you want some good staples, you buy this Rarity Collection. Yeah, it's literally one of the best value you can get. Like, a lot of staples, Imperm, Small World, Prosperity, a lot of good cards, and they can all come into like all the rarities there. And I love the rarities that they did. I don't know if you guys saw any of the polls that they did, but the rarities in there are pretty neat. So that's a box we're gonna open for sure. Like, that is one I'm happy to open. It's gonna be a bit expensive of bucks, but those are great cards. If you want to play paper, you're gonna need most of those cards. But today the plan is to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! So right now, I'm gonna be honest, for now, I kind of want to change the vibe a bit. We've been playing a lot of vampires. We have been on the vampire grind, but I kind of want to go back to the goatees. So let's try and bring them up to what they were, because this does not work anymore. Do we even want to do this with, like, we might not even want to combine Sprite anymore because it's not that great with only those. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna discard the change. I'm gonna create another deck, and we're gonna go from 0. So what we want is discard at 3 for sure. Then we're gonna go see the Sprite. And not the Sprite. Why am I talking about Sprite? We're gonna go with the Goatee. And we're gonna need 2 of these. We're gonna need 2 of these. We want 1 Zep for sure. We want 2 of these. Arion Putz at 1 at least. This at 1. Now for the rest. I don't like the field spell. I'm gonna be honest. I do not like the field spell. If we search Sea Serpent, I just want to find... This is a fine card. I don't know if I'm going to be running it, but for now, we're going to be just adding it as an option. I'm looking for the level 3. Let me see. Level 3 here. Do I find it anywhere? Maybe it's not a Sea Serpent. We're going to find it. We are going to see if we can find the... It is the effect monster to go from... It should be a Sea Serpent. I don't know why I'm not finding it. Thanks for the friends, Tony. I hope you're doing good. How's your day going? Let's see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Guitar, Gunnards, something. So, right here, we're gonna remove that now. So we have this. Now we want the Trust for sure. We can probably dismantle one. We got one more than we needed, so... I know the combo. What I hate is that we have... we could run double Trust and 1 of Talent. Instead, like, don't run the triple Trust because I don't like Trust that much. Yeah, Trust into Evenly is pretty good. Trust into... I don't know if we want to go for the Dimensional Barrier. It's a pretty good card, but we could go for a Pointer instead. A Pointer's great. Then we have the Imperm for sure. Like, Imperm, we need the Cross Out. Let's go for from our staple first. So, Cross Out here. Then we wanted to Call By for sure. Now we have this. The double Fenrir is just gonna be great. Welcome in, Reacher. I hope you're doing good at Pizza at Work. So that was good. Let's go. What kind of topping did you get? Now we use the triple Maxi Obligated. We can do triple Ash too. So this is the deck for now. I don't remember what I was running though before. Like, for sure, we're gonna be running the Barone. Like, Barone here, we're gonna be running the Chenying. Right here, we're gonna be running the... I wish I could play... Can Goatee also do Umi control? Maybe. I know one thing that screws over Goatee a bit is one of the Umi spell reduce the level of all fish by 1, which is pretty bad for them because they can't synchro as easily. Yeah, you're right. White Aura Whale, then I'm just gonna take a small, I'm gonna name it Goatee 2.0. Let's give it a normal name. Oh yeah, Axel is good. Axel, you're right. Axel synchro this, and then we can have a Stardust here if we have the space. We're gonna see. Probably we're gonna have the space anyway, but we can have the Stardust if we need to. Then we probably want the fish link. I know there's some link monster that are fish. Like, there's this one. This is the one I was looking for. So we got this. We could do the Kraken. We could do the shark thing. So we have the tuna if... Oh, I need this card. I was forgetting about it. Lifelessly Fish. This card is amazing. We need this. We need this way more. Oh, Kurikara, you're right. So, Kurikara, we probably want to run like 2 of them. Just 2. Not more. Kaiju, we won't need them, I think, because with the Trust, we're going to be able to deal with most of the stuff we want. Do we have Small World Target? We have fish, they're all water, so they're not gonna Small World that good together. We have this goes into either this or this. We could do the Angler to get a Beaver and another thing, but I don't think that's great. Like, now that Beaver is at 1, we can't really... Yeah, use Adrian. Adrian is pretty good. I wrote it all wrong. This one is pretty good. I saw people run the link to Marincess. I know there's some... Like, we can run some sharks. There's the level 5 sharks. This one. That is pretty good because it searches you the leaf fish and special summon if you control another monster, and it allows us to play Kraken. Like, this is... Oh, it's Kraken. Yeah, it is Kraken. So it allows us to play this, which is pretty great. You can special summon from your deck, except Abyss Shark. For the rest of the turn, you can special summon except Water Monster. Oh yeah, you're right. I was forgetting about Supe. I don't like Supe that much, but it is a good card. So probably what we can remove is this. I don't even really think we want the Minaruka. I don't think the field is that good. Because if we take a ratio thing, the field spell, like, after testing, I really don't like the field spell. Maybe in a more, like, whale plus Goatee thing, we could. But the field spell, you need to control, you need to banish a fish from your hand or graveyard to add a Goatee monster from your deck. The problem is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A quarter of our deck is fish. So we're gonna break more often than not with the field spell. Like, we most often than not. Are you talking about like the tuna? The tuna princess, this one? Like, I don't like this girl either, because this is, if you normal summon this, and you use the effect and they ash you, you lose. Like, you literally have nothing you can do. So this one I started not running anymore. Like, this is not a card I like that much. I prefer way more to have Diva instead. So at least I keep a body on the field. But maybe we could play around with it. I'm for sure gonna be crafting this. No luck here. I'm gonna go see back to my old deck, see what I was running. So if I go back to my where is it? Where is it? Fish. We add this, triple this. I'm not sure about this one. Double zap, I probably don't want this anymore. I had the Bishul, that's not great. So we were running this, which is not great. We're running the Kraken, we're running this. Rudy Rose is really funny. Like, I love Rudy Rose. It's not the greatest. Oh, yeah, we can run at Emancipate Horizon. Okay. So let's go back here. Let's edit deck. Then add the Emancipator here, this one. Then we are gonna add one more of this and one more of this one, just to have more, like, staying power in the game. And we can finish it up with a Rudy Rose. I love this card. It's just a funny card. It's not the most competitive, but this deck, we're gonna test it out. See if it works, see if it does not. A pointer is pretty fun. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep the pointer in, but it is a great card. Like, a pointer is amazing. If I was using mini, what is mini? Because Coral Dragon, I know what it is. Like, it is this one. It's a 6. It's a tuner 2. The problem with Coral Dragon is that it is a tuner. And most of my monsters are... Oh, Minuraki. Maybe I could to go into a Baron or something. The problem is it's contesting my level 6 slot, which is way better. Most of the time, I'm going to want to make like Arion Pass with my 6. And this is a tuner. Having a tuner is kind of annoying because most of my low levels are tuners themselves. So unless I draw like Leafish to go into a Baron, a Rudy Rose, or a Chen Ying, I don't really have anything to do with a level 6 tuner. So that is my reason why I'm not running this. We're gonna give it a go. See... Yeah, you wouldn't do it without it. I've been playing around with the, like, mini Ruka that you were talking about. I tried it a bit. I was not convinced. It's a fine card, but... So we can remove this. Let's do this, and let's try to play some fish. Let's see how it goes. Maybe it's gonna go bad. Maybe... No, it's not. The new whale thing and the new, like, Goody support. You forgot Terror King Salmon? Oh, no. I think I know what card you're talking about. I know some people are running, like, the Silicon version of the deck, but I'm not. He's the master of the Sea of Darkness. Let's see. Do we break? This is a pretty good hand, to be honest. So we're gonna start with this. Like, not amazing, but it's still fine. So we're gonna add this. Sadly, this is a sea serpent and not a fish. So it's either we do pace and go into Zep, or we just, I think the best play is just summon Diva. Diva summon the other one, then we keep the Goaty for... maybe we could run Shen Shen or something. But most of the time, I want to keep the Fenrir on the field. So let's try summoning this. I do not think they have an Ash. But this summon this one. Then this trigger its effect. I'm gonna banish. Oh, okay. Then we're gonna do this. We could make this a 4. We could make this a 6. So this is the best option. Let's make this a 6, then we go into... we can go into Axel, Synchron, into Baron. So this is gonna be... It seems to be a good deck, to be honest. So we go Axel, start a Synchro Dragon. Then we resummon with it the Deep Sea Diva. And now the question is, do I want to wait for their turn? It's kind of scary. If I wait for... their turn, they could have Imperm, they could have something else, which is really spooky. So I think I'm just gonna make the Barone right now without using the second effect of this. So it might be a goat deck, might be not. We're gonna be setting this and going end phase. Seems like the kind of deck to run it. Probably, to be honest. You might not be wrong on that. So let's see. What are they on? Because this seems to be a Blue Eyes deck. This seems to be the most Blue Eyes thing I've ever seen. Like Silver Cry, Sakuretsu Armor, Set 1. We're not high into the DC Cup, so there's a high... Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my guy. I feel bad. I feel bad. But welcome in, by the way, Sliver. I did not see you come in. I feel super bad. We can see another diva. The thing is, I don't really have anything to get out of the diva because it's only from deck. So if we do this, we can use the Barone. The thing is, I'm expecting called by Mirror Force against this, so I'm not gonna put the Barone in attack. Just to be safe. What we can do is pace, summon the Zep, and next turn we have 2 pace, we can summon something else. But really, we're not... Maybe we need to add more fish, to be honest. Maybe our deck doesn't have enough fish. That's what I'm seeing right now. So summon the pace. Because we don't have much target for the paces. So pace effect here is gonna get myself the Zep on the field. Zep's gonna summon itself. Then they have something, so I do not know what it could be. We cannot go into anything here. We have this. Can banish, it gains, that's not really important. So let's go battle. We're gonna play around Mirror Force. So let's punch with the Fenrir, see if they have anything. I do not want to use the Barone against a Mirror Force, so we're just going to take it slow. It does not make our clock faster for us to punch with the Barone or not, so no reason to switch the Barone to attack here. Yeah, not having a fish fills up, so we might just add more fish to this. Like, we're theory crafting, we just speed build this thing, so it for sure is going to need some... ideas around and like figure out ratios and everything, but that's a fun game, like just figuring out what works. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Does not seem to have much. So now we can just kill him pretty easily. We just activate this, pop one of the back rows, see what it is. Oh god, okay, it is a goat deck. Sadly, we won't be able to see what his deck is. Like, there's no way to see what the deck is, and it just gave us lethal out of that, because if we turn this to this, we have 6.1k, so let's just go battle, punch with everything, not playing around Gores, because no one plays Gores. He has a card anyway. We're rushing recklessly. It was a close match. Such a close match. You guys saw the power of Goaty? There was nothing he could do. That's why Goaty is tier 0. Like, not even close. So, if we edit the deck now, I think I'm going to remove the pointer. We don't really need it. So, we could do... this, that doesn't do much. We might cut this one to 2. Because it's a good normal, but it's not the greatest. We want this. We could be running the... where is it? Where's my fish? Fish, level 4. We probably could be running this thing. Just 2 of them to see if we can. We could be running this one, but I do not like this one that much. I don't even know what the Ice Barrier Trap does, and can we really do anything with it? Ice barrier. Let me see. This is this one, right? When an attack is declared involving opponent's monster, change that monster attack to 0, negate spec, and also can change its battle position. You can banish card from your graveyard, send one level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the graveyard, then you can add one water monster. Also, until the end of your next turn, after this effect resolve, you can add special summon monster except water monster. You can only use the effect of Ice Barrier once per turn. It is a pretty good trap, but I just don't see how I would get it in rotation. Like, it is a one-of. We could be running it as a trust target anyway. Like, this could be a trust target. Now, what would we cut for that, though? I'm not sure. The Fenrir's are fine. Like, they're good plays. They're just, like, good bodies. They cycle themselves out. We can always craft it. We have space anyway, so let's craft it. Maybe run a 41 card deck. I don't know. Maybe just cut one of these because I don't like this shark that much. We have this, we have this. Yeah, we could run 41, but I kind of want to keep my ratios as low as I can. So maybe this, and let's try it again. Let's see if it works better. But welcome in, Crazy Jam. Hope you're doing good. I bought a lot of cards today. I put in an order for the cards I was missing for my YCS deck. Time to face Dark Magician. That would be better than what we just faced, to be honest. That would be way better. I'm good. How are you feeling? I'm feeling better. Like, my troll's getting better every day. Okay, so we have the call by for the Ash. We have the trust if they Ash us. So this end is amazing, to be honest. We get a Fenrir effect. Assault Synchron, we could see. The problem is that it is still a brick. Like, if we don't have another level 4, Assault Synchron does not do anything. So we normal summon this. We use the effect. Effect is gonna trigger getting ourselves. At this point, I want to get this one to the grave. Then we are gonna use this here. This here is gonna need... Yeah, we kind of need a lot of waters. So we can set this, we can set this. That's still like a pretty good combo. That's getting us an 8. That can get us like Snopios too. We have a Fenrir on board. We have the Ice Barrier Trap. I just miss the Sprite days where I would run this deck with Sprite. We could still like try to see if we can still run Sprite with this. It's just a bit weirder because now the Angler is not as good. Like, the Angler plays is not as relevant. End of main. I'm kind of worried about an evenly. So what I'm gonna do is this. Get the Arion Pass. And then Arion Pass effect is gonna banish a card. I'm really worried about the evenly match here. So if we send the Snopios, then we banish the other card. Like, it's either we banish the Zep, get the Snopios, and next turn we can do stuff. I think it's better. We're losing on some stuff. So we use the Zep. Zep's gonna get us the summon, then we re-synchro. They might just be baiting us, by the way. They might just be completely baiting us, and we just don't do anything here. But if we do Ascon here with no effect, at least we get the Arion Plus effect, which is gonna banish itself, getting ourselves the Snopios. And Snopios is gonna be pretty good to set up our next turn. So let's see if this resolves. They have something in hand. Since the start of this turn, they add something in hand that they could do. So let's get ourselves the Snopios for the later turns and see if they baited me or not. End of main. So end of main. Do you have the evenly battle phase? End phase? I was playing some. Yeah, they do have it. I think I'm actually keeping the Ascan, to be honest. Like, I'm probably just keeping the Ascan to have some play power next turn. The synchro is only main. You can only quick synchro during the main phase, so that's one of the annoying part. You cannot quick synchro during your opponent's like, but we're still set up. Like, unless they put up, by the way, it is a 55 card deck, and they open evenly. But unless they kill us this turn or set up like 5 negates, we have the Ascan next turn, we have the Snopios, we have the talent to go in, the trust to go into talent, we have another Fenrir if they clear us. So we are doing pretty good, to be honest. Like, we are not in a bad position right now. They are unbranded, but I don't know if they can put up a board good enough to deal with us right now. Like, they get a branded fusion for sure. But now the Rimbrum is a problem. The one that negates the synchro and everything, right? I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. I can just special summon Fenrir, punch into it, or talent into stealing it. Like, there's a lot of ways. This hand literally beats his end board. I do not see a way for him to beat this. And if he does Mirror Jade, banish the Ascan, I just banish the Shift and bring back the Ascan. Because he's not gonna remember that I did not use the Ascan this turn. So he's making Lubellion. Then he's gonna fusion again. He cannot attack at least this turn. That is the good part of this. Discarding the kit. That's kind of annoying. Then he's got this. He's gonna add a Despia monster. That's fine. Now he's gonna fusion into either Albion or Mirror Jade. He went with this. It is like a Despia Albaz, so probably no Bishol, probably no Lubellion stuff. So he should go into Mirror Jade straight away, I feel. Then drop the... Yeah, he's going straight into Mirror Jade. So Mirror Jade here. Is he dumb enough to use Mirror Jade effect? If he does, I win the game. So come on, you want to banish my Ascan, right? It's threatening. Let's go! So he's sending the... Yeah, he's sending the Albion. That's to be expected. Then he banished my Ascan. Ascan triggers because it's banished faced up. Then trigger. Trigger. Then we banish this. And we resummon the Ascan because this guy did not read. Yeah, the greed for the... if I was him, I would have done that, but banish his own Aluber. Because now you've set me up. Now you're gonna... Okay, so he's running a Bishol, but he did not want to send the Lubellion from his branded fusion. That's weird. Like, I don't understand what this guy's doing. So, doing this, then are you gonna destroy my Ascan now? Like, if he does, I'm letting him do it. End phase. Okay, so end phase here. We can just go into... Okay, so he's getting the branded in red, I'm guessing. Like, setting branded in red. Yeah, I don't expect them to play up dimly. Yeah, so they have the branded in red. So they can make a Chimera here. If they don't fire the branded in red straight away, I'm making Chungus. I'm making Chungus straight away. So they can branded in red if they want right now, but that's not gonna help them that much because if they branded in red now and pop 2 of them, I still get the Fenrir summon. I can punch into one, banish another one. They do! They are crazy, so now I can trust because it isn't standby phase. I'm not gonna be able to talent. But still, so are they gonna go into another Mirror Jade? Yeah, this isn't Vampire. I want another, like, Breath of Sting. I wanted to change the pace a bit because I've been playing Vampires for so long and I don't want to, like, rut my combos from TCGs. Okay, so they are going into Guardian Chimera. But the thing is, I have Snopio, so I can just bring back the Ascan here. It's not a problem at all. The trust is sadly only going to be able to get myself... Okay, so they're getting the Mirror Jade back. The Mirror Jade's gonna be able to trigger its effect again. But I would love for them to activate the effect in main phase. So, okay, they pop two of them. They pop this, then we go Snowpios on the other thing, summon this, banish this. The thing is, trusting into evenly doesn't do much, to be honest. So we are gonna summon the Fenrir here. Are you gonna stop that? It's a pretty threatening effect. Trusted to upstart. No, it's not. Thanks for the friend, by the way, Morgot. What I plan to do is trust into... Oh, they're not gonna stop me. Okay. That's not something I was expecting. We can just make sure they fire their Mirror Jade, to be honest. Well, they just lost their Mirror Jade for some reason? Like, you did not want to use your Mirror Jade at all, right? Probably they were playing around Trust, but they really did not want to do the Mirror Jade at all. So now Mirror Jade's still getting banished. Like, I don't care. It's still getting out. That's this... No, the other one got shuffled, right? So that's their second Albion. But at least the Mirror Jade's banished, so you banish this, that's fine. Then we get this, we go main phase 2. We are gonna trust. I'm not sure what I trust into. But let's see, we have talent, but they did not use an effect during the main phase. So talent's not gonna be that great. We could go Imperm. I was trying to bait their Mirror Jade during the main phase. If I could, I would have been able to, like, talent, steal a monster, then punch into it. But I think we're just getting the Imperm. No, not set the Imperm. Let's keep it in hand for now. Then we are gonna do Snowpios. Snowpios is gonna banish this and this. Then we summon a Snowpio here. Snowpio is gonna trigger Chinlink 1. Then targeting this, because Druisworm is not going to the graveyard anymore. Ain't no way you're getting that Druisworm. Then this one is only... During your opponent's turn, if Scar's banished, so that's not gonna work right now. So let's banish this one. I want to keep the Zep in the graveyard if I can. They have something. What could you be on? Like, what could you have? You don't have, like... Mercurier's not online. So I'm guessing this might be a Bishol or something. Which would be annoying, but... So we summon this back, then we go into the Shark. Special summon the Abyss Shark, then we're gonna get the Leaf Fish. We did not normal summon yet, by the way. No normal summon, so we can go into Kraken. We get the Leaf Fish. Leaf Fish is gonna be able to be normal summoned. I'm pretty sure we have this game. Like, I'm not too worried about this. So we use the Leaf Fish. Leaf Fish is gonna get us the... I don't think it matters that much because we already have the Shift in rotation. But I think we're gonna send the Pace. Yeah, there is a branded opening. So you're right. That would not... So we're gonna send a Pace just for, like, some recursion and stuff. Then we are gonna go for... This destroys, right? You can destroy one water monster, so that would not be that great. Because... But we can do... Like, let me read this one. You can special summon one fish monster from turn. You can target one other fish monster you control and one card your opponent control. Banish those card. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is this and this. Then we do that. Abyss Keeper. Where have you been, Flood? I thought you vanished. I was at TwitchCon. I was having a great time at TwitchCon. But now I'm back. Now I'm back with you guys. So let's do this. Let's banish this. And banish the Guardian Chimera. Because this... Oh, they don't have a fusion in the grave, right? So yeah, we banish this, then Snowpios triggers, banishing the pace. Yeah, TwitchCon was last week, so we get the Snowpios back. Now we have an Imperm, we have a lot of stuff. We have 2 tuners coming back next turn. So we do this, and their Bestial Druisworm is not triggering from the grave, by the way. Like, there's nothing they can do with their Druisworm, so I feel we're in a pretty good spot. They for sure get their... did I like Vegas? Vegas was fine. A bit too odd, too expensive in my opinion, and like, other than the strip, there was nothing, like, I did not, if I had to do it again, I would probably book, like, next year when I go to TwitchCon, I'm gonna go to... As soon as the con is announced, I'm booking a hotel room. I'm gonna look for people to room with me afterwards. I'm booking an hotel room in walking distance of the con as soon as the con open. Because that was one of my big gripes. The con had two, like, the Ubers were way too expensive. So that was one of the annoying part there. So we summon this here, we summon the pace, then we summon the... I'm pretty sure he has a Bestial. Like, I'm pretty sure what he has right now is a Bestial. He can do the branded in red. Okay, he's doing branded in red right now. What are you gonna go for? That's fine. If you go into, like, Albion or stuff like that, I can always stop it, and you have one singular branded fusion. Oh, what, you're booking a room at the Venetian? No, I know I'm booking there, but it was like some good hotel not to... if they run to Chimera, they just pop one card. That's not too bad, to be honest. They are running to Chimera, but I can just, like, Imperm the Chimera. They know I have an Imperm here. Like, they know. Unless I cannot target it. Because I don't know, Branded Fusion counts as a fusion spell, or is it only polymerization? So they trigger everything, but I can just Imperm the Chimera, so they don't have anything else. We're not seeing vampires anymore. I wanted some change today. I wanted to make some change. I wanted to play another deck. I've been playing vampires a lot, and the problem is I'm running a different deck for YCS. And if I... Like, my vampire for YCS are really different from my vampire right now. And I don't want to screw my combos up in my head. So that's why I'm not running them. I want to keep, like, my combo for YCS fresh. Next week, by the way, we probably aren't going to be playing Master Duel as much, but more Omega. Just to try and practice for the YCS. So the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream next week is probably going to be more Omega based. Yeah, I'm doing a YCS Vampire. I booked myself for... I don't know, it might go horribly. Like, my deck can work well, but it could go horribly. So, it's all gonna depend if... So, what is this? If this card... if a fusion exceeds Synchro or Link monster, special summon, you can target one negate its effect. That's annoying. So let's do that. If you want to test against Branded or Infernoble, I got you. We might do some dueling room, to be honest, when we... next week, just to try and see some plays. So we're gonna go Goatee of the Deep Beyond. Then they might try and negate the effect. So what they did now is kind of bad, because they did this before I could activate my effects, so now I can just chain to it, and I banish everything, and I still have a Synchro 8 that I can do, by the way. So I'm completely fine right there. I banish everything on their field, so that's twice that we've cleared their board. Yeah, I'm gonna expect a lot of Unchained, I'm gonna expect a lot of, like, Rescue Ace, because Rescue Ace did really good at the last YCS. And I kind of just want to play around. It's gonna be my first YCS ever. I want to see how it goes. I want to have fun. I'm mostly going there to see people. I don't expect to do that well because I'm bringing vampires at the end of the day. But I might for the next YCS I go build like a more competent deck. I have almost the whole core for branded like Chimera at this point. So maybe that's something I do. Lubellion from N. Not even using the effect to search a Bishol first and then doing Lubellion. This guy is weird. This guy is super, super weird. I do not understand his thought process. Not at all. Like, none. Nada. You're gonna dismantle your Rescue Ace card, but I heard with the support it becomes better, so I saved the Rescue HURs. It becomes really good. Like, Rescue Ace is a mid-range strategy that becomes super good. I'm kind of interested in building Vanadium. It's just expensive, but Vanadium seems like a thing I would be interested in trying, to be honest. So they probably are on another Mirror Jade, I would guess. So that's kind of annoying. We're gonna turn this to on. We just want to not die. So they send the Mercurier, they send the Fallen Valbaz. It's pretty good. Like, Vanadium is the deck that people are referencing to when they say Field Spell or Broken. Like, when they say Field Spell or Broken these days, they talk about Vanadium. This deck is running like 9 to 10 Field Spell. So that's stupid. So they are gonna go into... They're trying to go... Okay, Mirror Jade. So they have Lethal on board right now. But I can always, like, put 2 bodies on the field. So that should be fine enough. They're gonna get a branded Continue spell. Yeah, it's a hard once combo. It's kind of similar to how my Vampire works, to be honest. So, are they gonna go Battle? And a Phase. Okay, so we're gonna go Snowpios. Snowpios gonna banish this and this. Expect people to be grabbing your card and reading. Yeah, I know. Because I'm running a super, like, weird strat, so I expect people to, like, just be reading my cards over and over again. If this fusion leaves the field because of an opponent, okay, so it does not do anything if I make it go banish. So what I think I'm gonna do is this targeting itself. Then we do this. And then we do Ascan. The problem is with Mirror Jade, it's kind of annoying. But we might be able to pull this through. Like, if we can survive another turn, our Deep Beyond is coming back. We went through double Chimera, double Branded in red, so that should be fine. I'm gonna put them in attack because they have a high attack value and low defense, so it might deter them. We do not have a good target other than if we go Zep into Snowpios. Okay, they're gonna resummon the Bishol here. We're gonna try and bait out the... No, we're not gonna do that right now. We want to wait because the best... Oh, they're stupid. They are so stupid. What are you gonna target? The third Albion. Okay, so they're running 3 of them. Wait, I cannot change to... Oh, is that because of this? Is there something that makes it so I cannot change to their Mirror Jade here? Oh, no, it's a when. This thing is a when. I could not. That's fine, that's fine. We still have a way to get back into this. So they punch into this. Oh? Don't you want to clear my Ascan? Like, this guy literally said, nah, I'm not gonna clear your 2.7k. Yeah, it's a Chaining Quad card. It's been a while since I played... I don't understand. Punch it to Ascan with your monster. He was dead. Like, there was nothing he could do. Time limit win. Oh, he was on a crunch. But this guy was the worst branded player I ever saw. Like, he's so bad. Ow. Like, he had everything. He made double Chimera, double Mirror Jade. He had the Bishop package and he screwed it all up. I do not understand how you fucked this up so much, so bad. Cody card be good, challenge impossible. We're holding our own. Like, we're holding our own pretty good, but this guy was just playing super bad. That's a fine hand there. We can either do the Deep Sea Diva into Leafish. Like, Diva's fine. I'm just not convinced right now. Like, it is a fine card, but it only goes into Barone, and we don't really have another way. In Sprite, it could be fine. But we're not playing the Sprite version of this, so I might just cut it completely. Oh, it's Galaxy Eyes. Okay. So we are fighting Galaxy Eyes. They can put some negate on the field. Like, I think their best board is like double negate and a spell negate, if I remember correctly. So setting the Emperor is gonna special summon itself in defense. That's to level 8. Then does it have another effect? You can normal summon one level light from during your main. Okay, so he's getting another normal. So he's gonna go for 2/4s, make the new Xyz. I think this is this one or this one, Galaxy Photon Dragon. This is the one they usually make. Okay, no, he's just gonna link into the Galaxy Eyes Flare Soul Flare Dragon. So it's getting 2 token. Where are you going with this though? Like, you're getting 2 tokens, that's fine, but they don't do much for now. Is he just gonna summon like a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from his hand and then banish a card from my extra deck? I don't care, to be honest. I do not care at all. Oh, he's adding a photon or something else, and I could have maybe Snowpios this, like some of the Snowpios, but I just want to see what he does. I haven't played against Galaxy that much. You were stuck in ads, did we win? We did win, the guy timed out, but we're winning the next turn anyway. The guy played like super bad. I've never seen a branded player play that badly. So he's gonna do his Galaxy thingy. So he's resummoning an 8 again. Then he gets... Oh, it's not once per turn, the external mole, so... Wait, but it said you can only gain this effect once per turn, so he should not be able to normal again. Or is it just like... Okay, so he's getting this special summon from your deck in defense. So he's probably getting a level 8, like Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, triggering this. Then... We do not have Number Monster. Oh, we have a Number Monster, so he could get the Kraken if you want. Not even getting the Galaxy Eyes monster, so... He doesn't get the Banish. Because he could get the normal Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from his deck. That's fine, that's fine. I don't know where we're going with this. So making 4 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, the Galaxy Photon Dragon is gonna make probably. And I do not know what it does. Like, its end board is still nothing. Right now, what he did is put Beach Stick on the field. Nothing more. Nothing less. I am not impressed by what I'm seeing right now. So yeah, making Galaxy Photon Dragon. Then what does this do? You can detach one, add 1 Photon or Galaxy card. Okay, so he's adding a card. He's searching again, but still, he's not doing much right now. What are you adding now? Like, he went through almost everything. Maybe he's adding the other spell? Like, where is it? There's this, the Galaxy Trance, which I know is pretty good. Like, maybe Galaxy Trance, any of the Galaxy Dragon negates or destroy. I do not know. I know there's like a card that just negates stuff. So he's adding Galaxy Brave. I've never seen Galaxy Brave played anytime. Okay, so he's getting the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon there. He's gonna trigger this, get rid of a monster, or steal my Kraken, which is fine. I would love for him to not steal my Kraken, though, because I kind of want a Kraken. But he can banish anything. Good thing we're running double Arianpas, double, like, Snowpios. Okay, he's banishing a monster from it. What are you gonna go for? Like, what card? Probably Chen Ying or Barone, I would guess. getting rid of the Deep Beyond. I do not approve. I do not approve of this removal at all. Like, it is probably one of the weakest one you can remove. This the opponent you get on the last day of DC. Yeah, like, well, I'm pretty low on the ranking, and I'm only on the phase 1 of the Duelist Cup, so we will get lower ranked opponent for sure. So now they make, yeah, this is the guy. Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. When your opponent monster activates its effect can detach one material, negate the effect, and if the detach was an Xyz, was a Galaxy card, destroy it. So he's got one pop. He's got one negate and destroy and one negate. And it is not a once per turn, by the way. You can take one photon from your deck and either add it to your hand or attach it to discard. Okay, so you can get another one. Yeah, there's a Photon Lord. So this card is pretty... Oh, we just drew everything. Well, I guess he lose. Imperm the Lord, and now this is just a board of Beatstick. Literally a board of Beatstick. Because this only negates monster effect. This does not negate anything else. So he's gonna attach something, but that's fine. Yeah, it's a Vanilla monster. It is a Blue Eyes end board. This is literally just a Blue Eyes end board there. Like, there's nothing special about this board. Nothing at all. He's gonna attach like another Galaxy card. Oh, he's adding the Summoner for next turn. Okay. So we negate this here. Then now to play through this. So we summon the Leaf Fish. We use Leaf Fish effect. Leaf Fish is gonna send. It's probably this that it's asking for. Like, it's probably the Photon Lord. We are gonna be able to go into Kraken. We are gonna be able to... Okay, so we don't want to use that. We send to the graveyard the Shift to be able to... Now we want to do Abyss Shark. Abyss Shark is going to summon itself. And is Kraken a fish? It is an aqua, so... if we do this, we get another body on the field. Like, if we do this, we... can make the shark. We can banish this. Then it's either banish the Sif or we do Snopios here. But I don't think that's a play. We just banish this, get the Mira Niku in play at the same time. You can banish one face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster you control, and target one face-up on the field, negate its effect until the end of the turn. That's not really relevant. So what we can do now is do Stiff. Stiff is going to get us the attack boost. We don't care too much about the attack boost. There is going to be a next turn, but he might not be able to do much in the next turn. Because I cannot kill him this turn. That's not what Goody does. Oh, you did not read what Imperm does. You did not read what Imperm does, my guy. Just clicking buttons. Just clicking buttons. So he just threw away a material. Then we summon this. Then we activate this. Then we have a shift in rotation. So what we can do, this one, is we can banish a face-up sea serpent or something to negate the effect. That's not really something that matters. What we can do is Kraken. Then Kraken here turns everything to water. He's got something. I don't know what he's got, but he's got something there that he can use. Like, what is your interruption? I did not summon 5 times. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna get rid of the big Photon Lord, because that's a monster that's gonna be annoying. The other ones I don't care too much about. So we are gonna get rid of it. Target this. Pop it. Deal 1.25. Then this triggers. He's gonna special it in defense, which is kind of annoying. We could do that, but that doesn't do much. We could do the Abyss Keeper. That doesn't do much either. So I think we just go and face. Their monsters are a bit too big for us. But we get a shift back. We have the Zep for next turn to be able to... What does Goaty do? They Synchro Summon on your turn. They resummon themselves when they are banished, and they just Synchro Summon on your turn. Maxi now. That's kind of annoying. Getting Maxied here. It was a top deck, by the way, because he would have Maxied for sure on my turn if he could. So he just top decked the Maxi. That's kind of annoying because we're gonna go full on like Synchro Summon this turn. We have this, we have that. Now he's doing this. He's gonna special summon something. What is he special summoning? Because we can pop something still. He's targeting the Galaxy Eyes Afterglow. We are gonna wait a bit. Just wait for him to summon the Afterglow. Then we are gonna do... I do not want him to go back into the other monster, the Photon Lord, because I'm pretty sure he's running 2 of them. If we can reveal 1 Photon, then special summon this without tributing. We are gonna go Shift here. Shift is gonna summon into our Yonpas. Then our Yonpas is gonna get us a Banish. I won't banish the Zep because we already have the Zep. He's gonna draw some cards, that's fine. Then we are gonna go this here. This is gonna get us the Banish of... We could go Snowpios at this point, but that's not the greatest. We can go Pace for next turn. So we banish Pace, then we Snowpio, get ourselves the Whale. And then we blow up his field. He already normal summoned this turn, so that could be pretty good. I think that's what I'm going for. Let's see. And it set up my field pretty good. So we do this now on a new chain. We banish this and this. Sadly, we need to banish from end. That's never feels great, but we gotta do it. We gotta do what we gotta do. So we do this. We do this too. And we kind of want this to not go back to the graveyard when it leaves. So unless he exceeds with it, we might be able to get rid of it. Then we resummon the Zep. Then Zep allows us to synchro again into White Aura Whale with those 2. To blow up the field at least. So now he's not gonna have a field anymore. So this Chainlink 1, Aura Whale, Chainlink 2, banishing itself. Then Aura Whale here, destroying everything in attack position. And he does not have a normal summon. So let's see if he can play through this. We're gonna banish this. We're gonna add to our hand. At this point, we want the other Snowpios just to get into rotation. Like, start the chain. Start everything we need. And now he has the Galaxy Trend. So we might be dead. We don't know. But this guy just, like, the Maxi might have cost us the game. There, he had the trance. I don't know if he got it from Maxi, but I'm guessing he did. Because he did not play it last turn. So what I'm guessing is Maxi got him the Galaxy Trance, which is going to give him the win. Because now he makes Prime Photon Lord. He makes the other one that can attack everything. And I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Yeah, this one can attack everything on the field. And it's a big bungus, so I'm pretty sure I'm dead. That was a good attempt. We went second against a guy that drew Maxi. So yeah, he's making triple attack. Then he detached the Afterglow, so Afterglow is gonna allow him to... I should have summoned stuff in defense, to be honest. So, but it doesn't matter anyway. And here it is. We tried our best. We lost to Maxi at the end of the day. I'm not happy with the Diva, to be honest. I tried the Diva. The Diva feels really weak. Like, the Diva does not do anything here. I liked it before, but it's more in the Goaty list. So what could we add instead? There would be the Tuna, but I'm not convinced. Now what is our fish ratio? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? So if we look at Goaty, we could be running one of this, maybe. We could be running one of this. What does this say again? What control a fish? You can banish one fish monster from your hand or graveyard, add one Goaty monster from your deck to your hand. If a fish monster is normal or special, summon to your field. All this cards to your graveyard, you can take it on fish monster control, banish it. If you do, add it to your hand. Welcome in, Shadowcat. How are you doing? Good. We could go for this, maybe. Like, I'm not sure. We want more fish, so maybe another paste. This is another way to summon something. And during the standby phase of the next turn, this card was banished. You can target one Goaty trap that is banished or in your graveyard. Set that target. That's not great. That's really not great, to be honest. So, what can we do here? I don't know if we really need the Stardust. We could be running one more of this. Just to be resilient to Kashtira if they remove it, like, or something else. The Ice Barrier Trap is fine. Let's see the fish pool. Let's see what fish are available to us. There's some shark for sure. No, there's nothing here. Like, I could be running the angler package. Like, we run 2 anglers. We run 1 beaver and... Let me see. What are the nimbles that... if I can type, please? We could be running, like, double sunfish into 2 anglers. That could be a play. Because it is a fish, too. Like, there's the nimble Mamunga. Like, if we remove this, there's this one that is fine, too. There's this one that does not do anything. So maybe we just do... We could try and re-explore the sprite version of this. Okay. I've got a plan because I don't like the change we have right now. Let's see if we can remake it with the sprite stuff. So, create new. We're gonna delete this. That's fine. So, out of the sprite engine, what we want is 1 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this, 1 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this, 1 of this, 1 of this, and 1 of this. We could go Gamma Burst, but it's not that great. We don't really need it. We're control decks more than anything else. We could go for the double cross, to be honest. Because we are most often than not gonna end with... So maybe 1 double cross, then we go for the Goaty. We want 2 of these, 1 of these, then 2 of these. 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. That's pretty much our... And 2 of this. So that is our Goaty lineup. This is this. Now we go for the Nimble. So we want 2 of this for sure. The Beaver is fine at 1. We can run 2 of this one instead. Or do we just want to run 1 of them? So we have like Angler, we have a Beaver. Because the Beaver is still a fine normal summon. Like, Beaver, normal summon the thing. If we normal summon Beaver, we summon the Angler, we make Sprint, we send the Angler, we don't have another target. So we want another one of this. It's a level 2 anyway, so that's fine. We can try this here. Then we have 20 cards already. We're gonna get a Trust. That's for sure. So double Trust, 1 talent. That's like the expected thing this time. We can go for 1 Imperm because that's pretty good. I don't remember what the Ice Shade... Like, I read it before. Is it that? What is the name of the trap again? This one. Ice Barrier. Okay. When an attack is declared involving your opponent monster, change the monster attack to 0 and against effects. Also, it cannot change its battle position. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Send one level 5 or Iron Water monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can add one Water monster also until the end of its turn. You can have special. I don't think it has a place in our deck right now. So there's going to be the Kurikara for sure. 2 of them. Then we want the obligatory Maxi. In this deck, it's even better because we are running the Sprite. We are going to get the Ash Blossom here. Let's go there instead. That's going to be easier to find. So 3 Ash. We can get the 2 Fenrir. We have this. The 2 Called By. The 1 Cross Out because that's great. We have the Imperm already. Then we could run Droplets. We have 2 spots right now. This core is pretty good. Like, we have most of the stuff we want. Oh, the Leaf Fish. We need the Leaf Fish for sure. I don't know how to write that card. How is it? Double F. That's why. So, triple of these. We can remove the double cross probably. We don't need it. So, this would be the deck I would try and build. This is the Goaty Sprite version. So, instead of running like triple Beaver, we just change the Beaver for another fish that we can use. And this being a fish is important because if we get Shift in the grave, we can banish it to boost the attack of a fish to resummon it. So now what we want to do for the extra deck is... we could be running the Melfi's too, like if we want to. Melfi's put some bodies, like... we could have... how do you... do I have a filter? Like, how do you... okay, there. It's double F. Okay. So we're gonna... oh, I cannot type tonight. I don't know why. So we could be running 1 Caddy, 1... Prini to go into, like, other options. And those are pretty good bodies. So that could be a way. I'm not sure if I want to, though. Like, the deck is pretty stacked already. We don't really need much more. So maybe that's it. We have this. We can still go for the Excel Synchron Stardust Dragon because that's an easy way to get into a 10. So we're gonna get our 10s. The Barone. We're gonna get the Chengying. Then we are not gonna run Rudy Rose in this because we don't have the space. We don't need the Kraken because we do not have anything to do with it. Like, we don't have the other shark, so there's no point. What was I running before in my goodie list? Let me see. It's always a thing of remembering what you were running. So deck here, we see... so this one I'm scrapping. Like the Goatee 2.0, I'm not happy with it. So let's delete it already. I am so not happy with this. I might revisit like pure Goatee later on, but for sure this time it's not this. This one is not it. Now we want to see this. I want to see the extra deck. So we had one roll. Oh, we forgot the whale. So we want the whale. We have one of this, two of this, two of this. Yeah, so we need the Herald, we need the Weld, and that's gonna be our extra deck. So let's go back here. Let's go to the Duelist Cup. Let's edit the deck. Then Herald here. And we want the whale. Like this. This should be a pretty fine deck, to be honest. A lot of interruption, a lot of good plays. We have some search for trust, which is great. We could be running like a one of the Puri map because we can search it from trust if we need to. But the thing is, it's not going to be great going first. It's not going to be amazing going second either, because if we go second, most of the time, talent's going to be just better. We are not running evenly. That could be a card that would be pretty good. Oh, we're going first. This is a hand for sure. This is one of the end of all time. Okay, they had something in draw. We're going to start with starter. We have a Call by the Grave. We have a Trust if they have the Ash Blossom. So let's go with blue. Then blue effect is gonna trigger, getting ourselves the jet. Then jet is gonna trigger special summoning cell. It's been a while since I played the sprite combo, so please be kind to me. I might fuck up somewhere. We're gonna get a smasher. We already started anyway. So now what we want to do is I could go into sprint right away. Like sprint, send the angler, get ourselves, or we go gigantic, get ourselves the shift. No, I prefer this here. So we do sprint now. Kind of annoying. We really did not start that great. So we do sprint. Sprint's gonna trigger, sending to the graveyard the angler. Then angler is gonna trigger, special summoning the 2 nimble sunfish. The guy's gonna be like, oh, what are you doing? So we got this here. We are gonna go into gigantic sprite with probably the sprint, to be honest. I don't think I'm keeping the sprint on the field. So let's go with this. It allows us to get a 2 and a 6. Get a 2. We can normal summon Maxi to get the other 2 to get ourselves into our Yonpas. So we detach this. We detach the sunfish to special summon from the deck. At this point, we do not have a fish anywhere. So what I think I'm going to do is probably go for the shift. And we can get it back afterwards. So we do shift. We normal summon Maxi, as cursed as it is. Oh, we're locked into 2s. Okay, we're locked into 2s. So what I'm going to do is go into elf with this. Like that. So we're going to get a 2. We are going to revive something from our graveyard. I forgot that it locks you. I'm completely dumb there. I completely forgot that it locks you. But what we can do is we revive the angler. Then the angler gets us this. Then we can use the shift and the grave. So see how this board is way better than the last one? Like we have one Goaty already, like one of the tuner banished, so we can do a 6. We have an elf to get another monster on the field. We have a Maxi for next turn. And I'm gonna Maxi them in draw phase anyway. It is, like, I like the sprite with this because they do put a lot of bodies on the field, which plays really well with what I do. The reason why I maxied in the draw phase anyway, like, if I did not have this guy coming back, I would not have to play around Trust. But the thing is, I already was gonna use an effect anyway, so there was no point in not using it. There was literal no point in not using, like, the Maxi in the draw phase, because their talent is active anyway. Their trust is active. Their talent is not, but their trust is. So that's what they do. Oh, they are on Vernuself. Okay. So what are they gonna discard? Is this Vernuself Madolce? For now, it seems to be pretty pure Vernuself. I've never seen anyone run the trap card. Vernuself and the Flower Buds. I've never seen anyone run this trap card, so who knows? Maybe it's a version of the deck I've never seen. Yeah, Madolce don't run that. I would have maybe expected them with maybe some generators or an Emancipator, but they for sure don't run that either. So this seems to be a pure Vernuself list. I do not know what the end board is for Vernuself, to be honest. So they have a monster on the field now, which is fine. Yeah, it is a pure Vernuself build. What is the lore with those monsters, by the way? So just sending and sending. We're gonna call by the grave the other one, now that he committed more to this. Like, we could have called by the first one, but I wanted them to commit a bit more to the board. So they're down 4 cards. And that's what they can do here. We have still a very good board. A very, very good board. Is that it? No, not like this. And the main, we're gonna go with our Goaty plays. So let's go this with those 3. Making ourselves like that's a combo there. We make bodies to be able to synchro with them. So now we do our Yonpus. We do not have the Zep in the grave, so we are gonna send the Zep here. Then Zep's gonna trigger, it's gonna resummon itself. We're gonna go into... it's gonna go right into Ascon. Searching ourselves the Snowpios. Banishing the face down 2 at the same time so that they don't have it. So we're gonna do the search first, just to chain block in case they have Ash. You never know. So it's always good to chain block like this to make sure your effect that search from the deck is not the last chain link. Now let's see what they were hiding behind that door. A Mirror Force. No. I feel bad, guys. This feels like bullying. They were running Mirror Force. They were on Mirror Force, guys. I feel bad. Oh no, am I the bad guy? Am I the bad guy? Do 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 do. Please tell me I'm not a bad guy. I'm the cutest oh god. Oh god. Well, this end does nothing. I have so much engine in this deck, and I draw like all non-engine. That's so bad. We need to maxi the draw. We don't have a choice. We drew 1 maxi, 2 Ash, 1 Smasher, which is the 1 of, and 1 Trust, which is a 2 of. Like, it's stupid. Where are our Sprite cards? Are even like any Sprite card would have been a pretty okay combo there. But no, we gotta get the, like, Maxi and a Sprite, even if it's like Sprite Carrot or Sprite Red, is still fine enough. Oh, we're super dead. Cyber Dragon, if they do not kill us this turn, is just a bad Cyber Dragon. Like, they do that at the worst, they make Infinity, and it's a negate against something. Oh, Machine Dupe? I'm not letting this resolve. Ain't no way. Unless you have a second Call by the Grave, I'm not letting you, like, Machine Duplication this. Do you have the other Call by the Grave? Did you open double Call by? No, we did not, so we might be fine? Maybe that's the end of his turn? He still has a normal summon, so maybe normal summon core? Let's see. Please tell me you don't have another Machine Duplication. Like, please. Okay, so he makes the Naxter, I think the name of it. Seeger. Yeah, it is my first Cyber Dragon match that I had today. I was playing Cyber Dragon in my old days. Oh god, please, game. For sure, Cyber Dragon does not kill me if I don't do anything, right? For sure, they don't kill me if I don't do anything. Can I draw a singular card? You had 5 of them today? Oh no. But based on their hand, I think they don't have... Yeah, they don't have anything. So we have time. We have time. Let's not blow our resources now. Because the thing is, they don't have anything to trigger my trust, which is the problem. Please, please, please. Okay. This is everything we need. We are good. Let's summon this. Then special summon the blue. And we're good to go. Everything is fine, guys. No problem here. Trusting, yeah. You better trust me, chat. You better trust me. I'm building Valence, except I have no clue how to build it and don't want to look at the deck list, and I've never played them. What I know of Valence is that it is Floodgate Turbo. What they do is set themselves to summon a bunch, then get the Gallant Granite to search themselves the Fossil Dana and prevent you from special summoning, and they set these Village of the Spellcaster 2 to prevent you from activating spell. So that is what I know about them. We can do Elf here, Elf resummon something, then we do Gigantic summon something else. We do Starter, we do Sprint. That is fine. Oh, we do Gigantic first to shield ourselves a bit. Then we summon something else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Gigantic first. Keep the fish on the field, it might come in handy. Yeah, they locked you out of 2/3 of the game. I don't think Valence is that fun of a deck. Because it is literally just like... Try to floodgate your opponent. It's a super combo deck that does not do anything if it goes second. It literally does nothing if you go second. So we are gonna summon the... Shift here. Just to get the shift in rotation. Then we are gonna do... Starter now. Starter is gonna get us the carrot, because we prefer to have the carrot than the red, I feel. Then we are gonna go for the elf here with those two. We keep the fish on the field to be able to use shift. We keep the fish so that we can do shift right now to gain the attack. We don't care about the attack. We just care about this boosting. We're not killing him this turn, by the way. We are not killing him this turn. The plan is not to kill him. The plan is to set up our board that he cannot play through it. Our deck tries to OTK a turn after it sets up. We started with a bad start, but now we do Sprint here with those two. Sprint is going to send to the graveyard the Angler. Then we're gonna summon the two fishes. Angler effect triggers. We're gonna get ourselves the two here. There we go. And now this board might not seem like much, chat, but we have a synchro climb. We have a sprint with a gigantic that we can use. We have a smasher. And we have an elf. So it's pretty much everything we would want. We're not gonna go battle. Bro's comboing, I sure am. I'm new, I play Laval, I'm base, you sure are. I've never seen anyone play Laval, to be honest. So you are the only guy I know that plays Laval. That is pretty base in my book. So even though we didn't kill them, you can detach one material from Xyz and target the monster, return it to the end. I think I'm gonna do that right now, to be honest, because I don't want to be forced to keep the sprint on the field. So let's return this. It's an extra deck monster, so it's gonna go away. So right now, we have the Smasher that we can use with Gigantic because it does not have a material to banish anything. You don't play Laval. I'm considering playing it with that new Link comes out. Yeah, the new Link is the new Link 3 Fire Monster that is gonna be exclusive to OCG and Master Duel. That's crazy, to be honest. I think this Link is gonna be actually pretty helpful in Rescue Ace. It gets Hydrant back. Okay, so it's gonna go this. So we're gonna do that proactively. And now the thing is, I think what I'm gonna do is, like, if we banish the Zep, we can go into something else, but that does not do anything for board state, really. If we go for the Snowpios, we can rebanish the shift, get the Snowpios in rotation, and help our game plan a bit, and then next turn we can continue on. So I think that's the plan I go. If he did not threaten battle phase, I would have done something else. But now the plan is to use Elf to resummon the carrot. We did send the carrot. Oh, Biden Plus! Welcome in, Captain. I hope you're doing good. We're back. We're so back. So we sent a carrot earlier to the graveyard. We summoned her earlier to protect against Evenly. Because I'm guessing he might have Evenly right now. This is my guess. So with the carrot, we protect ourselves from Evenly. Okay, no Evenly there. That's fine. Then we get a shift back. We can go into Ash Dragon. Getting the beaver. Skill issue it is for sure. How's the game going? We're playing some different thing. We are back on the Sprite Goaty build. We have some different thing. Like you see, we have the Nimble Sunfish because the Beaver is at 1 now. But it's working pretty good. It's actually doing pretty well right now. We might just do this here with those two. And we can go into skill issue. I love the Biden thing of skill issue. It's such a good soundboard. It is just such a good soundboard. Then we banish this one here. How much damage do we have? We have a nice amount of damage. 6.9k. They're getting sad. It's not too bad for me because those are fishes, so that's fine. It hurts a bit, but it's fine. It's completely fine. We can add this here to get the leaf fish. We're just trying to get to lethal right there. So we do this with those two. We get a Chungus. Then we can do... This is gonna be 7.6k. If we turn this to attack, that's enough to deal lethal. So we're not gonna play with our food. We're just gonna go straight to battle phase. Nimble, pure nimble, yeah. The two people that are running pure nimble are in shambles right now. Like, they're setting their nimble Momonga and they're crying. But yeah, the deck list we're running right now... Oh, we're leveling up! We're almost at the cap for the Gemmies. We're gonna have a lot of Gemmies. I don't think I'm pulling right now because another pack is coming up. And most of the cards I need from the current pack is already in my possession. But we're almost at the big 200 Gemmies here. I don't think I'm gonna try and go for the 17. I'm just gonna stop at the 15. But you can see the deck I have. Nimble can't hurt you, it isn't real. So what we did, we have 2 Kirikara just for the Kashtira matchup that we did not see a singular one of today, to be honest. We did not see a singular one Kashtira. We could be running a Zeus in this. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna make the Herald of Arclight, so if we run a Zeus instead, this could be an out to... Like, if we... How much can I get for a batch dismantle? Dismantle extra card. I get 10 here. I don't get much. I really don't. I dismantle my stuff as I go, to be honest. So that's not that much, but I still have enough for like triple UR if I need to. And I have some URs that I could dismantle. But I think I'm gonna run the Zeus just in case like I face Kashtira and I don't draw Kurikara. What I'm gonna do if I have Trust instead, I play Trust, get myself Talent, steal the Arise Art, punch into something, make a Zeus with their Arise Art, and that's the way to out Arise Art in this meta. But this is the deck I'm running. So one of the small sprite, one of the jet, 2 of the blue. We could be running one more of these guys. That could be one of the good ways. The Fenrir did not come up at any point. Yeah, Kurikara is so nice against Cash and Lab. And it's good against Pearly too. So that's the reason I'm running it. And it doesn't hurt us that much. If only she was a level 2. If only this was a level 2, that would be crazy. So the Nimble engine we have is double Angler, 1 Beaver, and 2 Sunfish. The Sunfish are important because of the Shift. Shift allows us to banish itself from the grave to give a fish 500 attack. The 500 attack doesn't matter. It's mostly the banishing from the grave. So it comes back next turn. So those being fish helps a bit. If we start like with Shift, if we start with a Sunfish and we don't have the Angler on field, because Angler is a fish too. So that's my thinking there. And it's been working pretty good right now. It's the same deck, kinda. It's just, instead of 3 Beaver, we have double Sunfish instead. Which sure can hurt your consistency, because Sunfish is not as good as a Beaver for sure for a starter. But it is a level 2, so you can do stuff with it. This is actually a pretty good end, to be honest. I'm not gonna maxi right away in case of talent and trust. We're gonna see what they do. Like, I'm always worried about talent and trust. So, what are they on? We face Baby Deck. So, they are on Kashtira. Starting with a bird tells me that they do not have. Like, a Kashtira player would have special summoned their Kashtira straight away. But we might be able to do what I'm talking about. So, they are gonna do the bird. Normal summon. Oh, Mech Knight. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. I can see the synergies because most of the Mech Knights are level 7s, but that's such a good hand. This hand goes crazy, chat. Now, do we normal summon the Maxi? Or do we summon the Leafish? If we summon the Leafish, what does it do? We summon Leafish, we send to the graveyard the Angler, we get 2 monsters, that's pretty good. Do they have a negate here? Like, the only thing we get punished for is if they have Imperm. Like, if they have an Imperm, we get punished for the Leafish. If they have an Imperm, we can... No, like, it's either we normal summon Maxi, we special summon Blue. What could they have that could deal with a monster? Because I'm scared of Imperm. I'm for sure scared of Imperm. I'm scared of Ash. And this loses to all of them. If they Ash, I have a play around it maybe. But I think I'm gonna go for the safe play. It might look cursed, but this is the optimal play, chat. We normal summon Maxi. They have something. So it might be an Imperm. So we are gonna special summon Carrot here. Then now we're safe from Imperm and we're gonna special summon Blue. Because this does not lose to Imperm. Because if they Imperm now, we just carrot the Imperm with the Maxi. And we're fine. So this was the way to play around it. The Leafish was a bit more power. For sure. But we did not need it. So that's fine. Get the Jet. Jet effect is going to get us the... it's going to get us the starter. They Maxi here. That's fine. They Maxied super late, to be honest. If I was running Gamma Burst, they would be dead. So we can get Starter, we can get Smasher. We have our talent online. If we get Starter, we can steal their monster. We can make a big bungus. We might be able to kill them this turn. So I think that might be what I do. I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna play it a bit risky right now. So we're gonna do this and this. Like, we're playing into Nib. We are playing into Nib, guys. That is the risk I'm willing to take. If they have Nib, they have Nib. It's the name of the game. We have ways to play true Nib still. But I'm taking a gamble that they are not gonna have Nib. So we do the Angler. Angler effect. We're gonna get ourselves 2 monsters. They have something here. Did they draw the Ash Blossom or is it a Call by the Grave? This might be a Call by the Grave there, which would suck. Okay, nothing here. So we summon those 2. They probably still think I'm on full like Sprite thing because I did not do anything else than summon Sprite Monster. They have something. I don't know what it is. But we are gonna shield ourselves against Nib if we can. So with those 2, we make a big gigantic Sprite. Then we are gonna use the effect to search and protect ourselves from Nib. That is the game plan. Then we make an elf, we steal his monster. They don't seem to have Nib. We still have protection against Imperm. That is the card I'm worried about. So, doing it that way, by the way, played around Maxi too, because he did not have a way to... So that's 4.5k damage right now. With the elf, that's gonna be... Yeah, we have lethal there. If he does not have anything, we have lethal. We could have summoned the red, now that I think about it. We started for the red, and we are safe from them. He's thinking about something. I don't know what it is, but he's thinking about something real hard now. Is he mad? Is he pissed? Okay, so now we're safe against Nib, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. We detach the non-link one. We get the... We're just gonna go full sprite at this point. Because the sprites are bigger than the other guy. And we can just kill him this turn. Or we're gonna link those anyway, so might as well go for the shift. We get the red anyway from the starter, so that's fine. So now we go for this and this here. With those two, we want to keep the fish just in case we want to do the shift. They cannot nib anymore, so it's not a nib. They have the preparation, but they don't have anything to really do about it. So we're gonna chain the elf to resummon the Carrotier just to get ourselves more juice. And then we could even start her. But I don't think we need it right now. There's no monster effect that really hurts us. So let's put this in attack. We're just trying to find lethal. That is the game plan. Now we are gonna do talents here. We are like, this is lethal. We just take control of their monster. Then we punch into their face and this is game. 9,000 damage and let's see it. This was just a sprite game. There was no Goaty played here. No Goaty at all. We just found the lethal in there. We played through Maxi too, which is pretty cool. Playing through Maxi there. Ain't no way I'm giving up to the Maxi. The Maxi's got no hold on me. And we're almost at the Duelist level 14. I think this might be a rank up game. Or we need one more. Yeah, no, this is our rank up game. I think you cannot rank down until 15, right? 15 is the first one that you can actually rank down from. But yeah, the Goatee Sprite deck is like a deck that I love a lot. It's... I remember how I found this deck was... I was scrolling on Reddit at one point. And someone was talking about like a Sprite Goatee list that they made. And I was so interested in it. So we're going to summon the Fenrir to start off with. It's a pretty good card. We're going to follow it up with the Bases. Then Bases is going to trigger. Getting yourself the Leafish. Now we're seeing the Goatee line a bit more. So we summon the Leafish. Leafish is going to trigger. Getting yourself the Angler to the grave. Then Angler triggers itself. Getting yourself the two little bodies here. Then we can go into Gigantic. We are at the 5th summon, so we are weak to Nib. But we have so many ways to like play through a Nib that we're not too worried. And we did everything we needed that needed higher levels. So we do this. We detach one Sunfish. Then we special summon. We could special summon the blue or stuff. We don't have the shift in rotation though. And I kind of want the shift in rotation. Because the shift is going to be another tuner. But I got to think of the zones that I'm going to have. I'm not going to have space for all the tuners. So at this point, I might as well go for the jet blue and everything. Because that's going to allow me to get myself a smash or two. At this point, I might just get the blue. Blue right here. Blue's gonna search me the jet. Then we're gonna do jet add here. We're gonna keep the Leafish because the Leafish is a good climb tool. Summon the jet. Then jet effect is gonna get us. We already have the starter, so we're gonna get the smasher. The double cross would be good here, but I just don't feel it adds enough to the deck. We already did the Angler, so what we can do is do Elf here with those two. Put them on the left. Then we resummon with Elf. We can add with the Fenrir. Just search our other version of the Fenrir, to be honest. Like, just add it to, and why not? Then we resummon with the Elf. What does Sprint say? Including a level ranking 2. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of our Fenrir. You might find this weird, but what we do... Is it better? I don't think it is, actually. But the thing is, we can get... If we start her now, we get, like... a carrot, we can get something else. I don't think that's worth it. It's... Well, the thing is, it would get us a sprint. And that would be sprint plus elf plus stuff. I'm gonna do the elf first. Elf resummons the angler, why not? Yeah, what I want to do is go into sprint right now. So I think I prefer the sprint to Fenrir. It's gonna give me more power anyway, like more options. And I need to keep the leaf fish. The leaf fish is necessary here. So sprint here, sprint's gonna trigger, sending to the graveyard. The shift. Then the shift is gonna be able to trigger itself. So next turn, what we have is double tuner. We have a starter to get ourselves into anything we want. We have a smasher. And we have 2 ways to climb into the synchros. And we have an elf to resummon something that needs to be used. So that's pretty good. We trigger this, get it back. Like this board has a problem sometime of clogging the board. This is one of the main thing about this deck. It puts a lot of body on the field. And you kind of need to manage how many bodies you want to summon. So now we can easily go into the Beyond. We can easily go into an Ascan, a Whale, anything. Duster is annoying. Nothing much we can do against that. So we lose our starter, we lose our Smasher. That's annoying. I did not expect this Duster. Like, it's crazy that people are running Duster. I guess with Trust, it's better. Because you can just search it if you need it. Albion. So this is branded. We still have a sprint. We still have... the goatees that we can use, so this should be pretty fine. Like, we can do 2 climbs here. The first one with the leaf fish and the goatee into Ascan, into banishing the... Which one was it again? The Snowpios, then Snowpios banish something in the grave, re-add itself to the field, and then we can Snowpios to summon to get more synchros in. So that would be a way, and with the other one afterwards, we can just like search for... I don't think they have a way to deal with this. They just milled their branded fusion. Yeah, they sent their branded fusion. Do they have a way to get it back? If not, it's gonna be sad for them. Like, do they have a way to get back their branded fusion? Super Poly. What are you going into? So, getting rid of Retribution. Okay, that's how they get into the branded fusion. We might lose of the Super Poly. That might be what do us in. Like, Super Poly is just super rough. He started Duster, Super Poly, and... Okay, getting rid of those 2 is fine. So, he's going into Mud Dragon? No, Garura. Okay. Garura's fine. Garura is completely fine here. As long as he does not have another Super Poly. And if he has at this point, this guy just opened everything. So he's going into Branded Fusion. Then we still have the Oopsie button if we need to. So now he's gonna Branded Fusion. We could do Ascan to do one of them to go into Arion Pause, banish the Snowpios. Then we have a way to trigger the Snowpios at any time. We still have another one. I'm just worried about the Mirror Jade. So this, if we do Snowpios, we get ourselves another card. I don't think we fired it up right away. This was a rough hand to play through though. Like the guy had back removal and Super Poly. So that's gonna be rough. So now he goes into Lubellion probably. Or Albion. I think he would go into Albion, send the Lubellion to the grave. And if he's on, yeah, that's what he's doing. So he's doing the classic like Albion, then Albion makes Lubellion or Mirror Jade straight away. I don't know what he's gonna go for. Let's see. Let's see if we can make anything out of this. This might be rough, chat. This might be really rough. Like, they opened pretty good. So, if I remember the combo, now they use like this plus another monster to make Lubellion. Okay, this, is it straight up Mirror Jade or is it like... It seems to be straight up Mirror Jade. Okay, it is straight up Mirror Jade. Okay, so... Now the problem is this guy removed his Albion. Oh, you started a Luber too. So this guy opened Duster, Super Poly, Albion to pitch the Branded Fusion with Retribution in hand to retrieve it, and a Luber. He had everything. Like, literally pick your hand. There was like no better hand than this. So he's adding Branded Loss, which means that I cannot respond to their fusion summon, but I don't think they're gonna fusion anymore. So what did they do now? It's not just fusion effect, right? Oh, you have fusion deployment too. Why don't you? This guy just opened everything. Fusion deployment, a Luber, Super Poly, Duster, and the Branded Fusion. Like, literally pick your hand. There is nothing better than this. Okay, so he does Mirror Jade now. We're gonna let this resolve. Like, this is literally... He went through his deck and said, okay, I want this card and this one too. Why not? Oh, I didn't think he would banish this. We lose here. There's no point in continuing this. We literally lose. This guy just picked his hand. He was gonna be able... I could have played a bit through this maybe. But it's just annoying. This guy literally custom in, like you said. Like, every single good card in his deck. And all one-ofs, no doubles either, too. So we went down, we're not at the grass. That was our first loss with this deck, right, for the night? I'm pretty sure this was our first loss. So everything's doing pretty great. And what are we playing against? Set 1 is not... Okay, is it Labyrinth? This might be Labyrinth. We don't have the greatest end, but we do have the Beaver. So we have the Trust 2, which could come in handy. We are gonna start with the Beaver effect. Please don't negate this. I need this to resolve. No Imperm, please. Please. If it is, Maxi is fine. And this triggers our Trust 2. So that's great. We Ash the Maxi. And then we Trust into Talents into... Oh, they don't have monsters. So, okay, they cross out our Ash. That's fine. So, at least now we can Talent, but they don't have a monster. So, we can't play the card. That's kind of annoying. We're gonna play through the Maxi. I do not care, guys. I do not care at all. We are gonna summon the Angler here. Then we are gonna go into... They have something else still. Because this says if your opponent controls a monster, you can add it to end. Yeah, so we can't do much here. We're gonna do this and this. Summon the Gigantic. Then with Gigantic, we're gonna get ourselves... Hello? Imperm 2? You're kidding me, right? Well, I guess we lose, guys. I guess we just lose there. Let's go... Trust? Trust into anything? I don't even know what I want from this. Yeah, we just set the talent. There's nothing we can really do about it. We already have the Imperm in hand. So let's do this and... Oh, it was turn 2 anyway. I'm just tilted from this game. I'm just tilted right now. I forgot it was turn 2. I could have punched for 1.6k. But like, it's just annoying. The Maxi into cross out. Oh, and it's... For sure it's cash too. Well, we just lose. Now they get Unicorn. At least we can Imperm the Unicorn, but we just use most of our follow-up this turn. Like, they just punch into the gigantic, and we don't have much to do. We for sure imperm this because they were brick last turn, but they drew 3 cards out of Maxi, so I don't know what we can do. Do you have another... I was gonna say, do you have another cross out? It's at 1. So what happened? They drew the 1 of cross out. I don't know how many imperms they're running. Like, the imperm was the only thing that was screwing us over really bad. So now that they just go punch, like, even if they just go punch, I don't have a play to play through this. I don't have a monster. Oh, they have this thing. Okay. So they banish the Big Bang, then they go battle phase, they punch into this, then they punch face, they cannot remove card. They're gonna trigger this effect. Okay, no, they did not. I was like, they for sure say yes to the button. And just to be like annoying. So now are they gonna go into oh, come on. Come on. So they make Baroni, right? That's always a Baron, yeah. So they make a Baron. Now, how do we deal with this? If we draw a Sprite, we might be good. Oh no, we don't have a chance. We do not have a chance. Unless we draw a Sprite, like right away, we do not have anything. That's going to be another Imperm. That's going to be another Imperm. I can bet it. Yep, we go next. Oh, and they just flip anti-spell. What a game. What a fun game. We just got sacked there so hard. Like, ow. How? We go first now, so maybe we have a bit of chance. Please, game. Please give me a playable hand and not let the opponent have, like, triple end trap or stuff. We haven't drawn... Okay. Okay, what is this game? I run 2 of these. I run 1 of these. Like, can I have a playable hand, please? We're gonna normal summon Maxi because that's the only playable card we have. That's so sad. They are gonna Maxi us, so we're gonna end on normal summon Maxi. We're just gonna talent. We're just gonna trust. Trust, get an Imperm, and that's gonna be Imperm pass and a Maxi on our hand. That's gonna be the play. Like, we just get Imperm, we set it, and we turn this to 1 and we pass because I do not want to give him any card. So we pass here, and we hope that the Maxi is going to be enough on their turn. They are on Thunder Dragon. So, okay. They're adding the Dragon Dark again. Probably to do that again on their turn. Can you stop asking me, please? Okay, so we're next turn. I'm gonna Maxi in the draw phase. I just don't understand the shuffle in this game. Like, how is it possible? I've seen Maxi more than any other card in my deck. They have Gamma. We're gonna go next. I think it's enough Yu-Gi-Oh! For tonight. I'm sorry, guys, but after this, I do not want to play the game anymore. We've been sacked 3 times in a row. We've done a pretty good run. I'm feeling a bit tired too, but like this is this is the drop that made them. It's just too much. It's just way too much at this point. So for this, who can we raid now? I know there's Riri streaming. I don't get a chance to raid into Riri. She's playing the Duelist Cup too. So I think I'm gonna send you there. And I'm gonna hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Like I said, the Sunday stream usually is gonna probably happen on Saturday. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on Twitter and Discord for it, but it's probably gonna happen on Saturday because on Sunday I'm gonna need to drive around to grab the cards that I need, so that's probably gonna be the change. We're gonna be playing some Mega Man again that time. I don't know how long the stream are gonna be, but I don't want to stream too long right now, just because of my throat. Like, because of my throat right now, how it's feeling and everything, it's not feeling the greatest, so I might just take it easier on streaming a bit, just to let me rest a bit. But let's start the raid while we do that. So, Riri. There we go. But I hope you guys still enjoyed. We did a good progression there. We did a good batch of duelist level. We are almost at 14. And I wanted to go at least to duelist level 15. So we're not that far away. I don't know if I'm gonna play the Duelist Cup again. Maybe on my own time. Maybe not. Probably not tonight. I have the YCS coming too, so I'm not too worried about the Jimmies. I don't have a pack that I care about too much either. But I think that's gonna be it for today. So on that note, I thank you so much for just sticking around with this little friend like me and just having a fun time and chatting with me. And I'm gonna see you guys next time, probably tomorrow. So on that note, please take care of yourself and have a good rest. Night.